California Crosspoint students, this is Derick Lee with PilotCity. I heard that hour of code is coming up for you, and I want to let you know that coding is not as scary as you think it is. Coding is actually just a language to actually create the physical and digital world through code, through actually typing in letters and grammar and items on your keyboard to essentially create things that you wouldn't be able to create in the real world. When you create things in the real world, you're using cardboard, you're using material resources like wood or metal or glass. But for the digital world, it actually uses things called code, which are essentially letters and actual things you type with your keyboard to actually create the things that you want to create. And when you think about it, when you use things on your iPad, when you use things on your Chromebook, when you use things like Uber or Lyft, or you're using getting an Airbnb with your family, or using something like Google Drive, these are all created using code. And why it's so magical and why I call engineers magicians now is because it truly is, right? You're literally just typing in things and you're actually creating experiences that users and people get to actually interact with and actually enjoy. And there's a lot of value to be delivered in the digital world through coding. My favorite type of code that I understand, I actually don't know a lot of front end or back end or JavaScript and all this stuff that I'm still not there yet with. What I know how to do in terms of coding is HTML, CSS. So for PilotCity's software platform, I actually do majority of the HTML, CSS. And all HTML, CSS is essentially designing with code. So if you know how to use Adobe Photoshop or Adobe Premiere or Adobe Illustrator or design programs in general, HTML, CSS essentially is that, but you're actually just writing it out. So if you want to create a red box, you put bracket sign div, put a class called red box, and then you identify that the red box is 300 pixels by 200 pixels, and the background color is red. And that's essentially creating a red box in code. So I really hope that you join the Hour of Code and get engaged, because it is and it will be and will continue to be the future of the world, especially since distance learning and we're living in a digital environment now. So that digital environment needs to be coded, and you can actually code that. So join the Hour of Code with California Crosspoint, and I look forward to having you on the other side when you're a coder. Take care.